Jeopardy! Last I finally cut from Mayim Bialik, fans elated. For much of the last year, Ken Jennings has been the sole host of Jeopardy! This happened after the game show had hired Ken and Mayim Bialik to split the hosting duties. However, after a series of behind-the-scenes events, Ken took over as the sole host. Now, Jeopardy! Is finally making things official, at least publicly. Jeopardy! Finally removed Mayim Bialik from promotions. After Jeopardy! Removed Mayim Bialik from her position as co-host, things got a little spicy. Mayim publicly commented on it, and it was clear this was not a decision the show made in conjunction with its former star. However, Jeopardy! Kept using Mayim in its promotions for the show. That has finally ended, and it seems that the game show has finally officially cut all ties with the former star. Mayim has finally been removed from the post-YouTube clips where she was with Ken Jennings, thanking fans for watching. Fans quickly took notice of this. New ending without Mayim and only Ken. I wondered when they would get around to changing it. New outro. Glad that they finally removed Mayim Bialik. Yay! Finally, with Mayim out of the promotions, fans can finally stop wondering if she would return for something like Pop Culture Jeopardy! Or one of the other special games. It seemed unlikely since Mayim spoke about her firing. Mayim supported the writers during the WGA strike, and it seems Jeopardy! Was not happy that she refused to work during the strike. Mayim then pointed out her Primetime Emmy nomination for hosting the show and clarified that she wasn't happy about leaving. Sony has informed me that I will no longer be hosting the syndicated version of Jeopardy! She wrote at the time. For all of you who have supported me through this journey and to the fans, contestants, writers, staff of America's favorite quiz show, thank you. Who will host Pop Culture Jeopardy! Mayim Bialik has been fan cast in the role of the Pop Culture Jeopardy! Host since the show was announced. However, with the recent change, fans can likely erase her name from the list of possibilities. The biggest name on the list now is Katie Nolan, a former ESPN host, podcaster, and the runner-up on Celebrity Jeopardy! 2023. When asked about this on a recent episode of the What Is a Jeopardy! Podcast, Nolan said she couldn't comment on it. She could say anything she wanted if she wasn't up for the role. However, her non-response makes it sound like she is at least a possibility. What are your thoughts about Jeopardy! Finally removing Mayim Bialik from the promotions for the show? Is it a good time to finally move on? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. The long-standing tension surrounding the co-hosting dynamic on Jeopardy! Appears to have reached its resolution as fans rejoice over the news that Mayim Bialik is stepping down from her hosting duties. After a period of alternating hosts between Bialik and Ken Jennings, the show has decided to cut its last tie with Bialik, making Jennings the permanent face of the beloved trivia game show. For months, viewers have voiced mixed opinions on the rotating hosting format, with many favoring Jennings' knowledge, rapport with contestants, and natural hosting style over Bialik's more formal approach. The fanbase is elated, with social media abuzz about the decision. While Bialik is a respected actress and neuroscientist, her stint as a co-host seemed to clash with the tone and pace longtime fans expected from the iconic program. Jennings, a Jeopardy! Champion himself, has consistently been praised for embodying the show's spirit and legacy. With Bialik's departure, many feel that Jeopardy! Has finally regained its consistency, allowing the show to thrive once more without the friction of divided opinions. The final cut signals a return to a single, steady voice at the helm, much to the relief of many dedicated fans.